Wow. I mean, who saw that coming? I'm just sitting here editing a video that's supposed to come out tomorrow night or come out today, and I see on my phone that the Tales of the Empire trailer has just dropped. Hello everyone and welcome to Star Wars Archives. Today's video is just going to be a breakdown and a small review of this brand new trailer we've got, and I'm going to get straight into it. I just want to say before we start, if you do enjoy this video and want to see any content on Tales of the Empire before that comes out and once it's released, be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and check out my socials in the description. And without any further ado, let's get straight into it. So once again, it's looking like we're going to get two separate stories throughout probably around 6 episodes. The first one we can see is about Morgan Elsbeth. We see her talking to Thrawn, and it looks like this is going to be the first time that she gets recruited by the Empire. She talks about how her people got destroyed on Dathomir, and it also looks like she joined some sort of new community / home that also gets destroyed later on in the future, and this just pushes her further and further towards the Empire and the dark side. And Thrawn accepts her offer. We then get to see the other side of these stories, which I'm the most excited about. We finally get to see Barriss Offee. And we see her in prison after Order 66, obviously because she bombed the Jedi Temple and tried to frame Ahsoka. And she actually receives an offer to join the Inquisitors, which I think everyone had been predicting since, from what I can remember, the start of Star Wars Rebels, which was almost about 10 years ago now. We then get a few more shots of Morgan, showing that we're definitely going to see her throughout different points in her life. I'd imagine we're going to see her, by the looks of it, when she gets attacked at Dathomir, when she's in the middle in this new community that gets attacked, and then once she's joined the Empire. We then cut back to Barriss again, where we see the Grand Inquisitor, who, oh my god, he's never looked better. Like a few of these characters in this show that we saw throughout the Rebels animation style, which it was okay, but it wasn't as good as this new sort of Clone Wars style we've got. And oh my god, he looks so good. And he absolutely schools Barriss in this kind of first training duel. And we actually get to see some blood on the floor and on Barriss's face, which is interesting because we never really see that in Star Wars animation at all. We then catch up with Morgan again, who's in the same place we see her in The Mandalorian Season 2 in the Ahsoka Tano episode. And we see her taking over this town, which, I mean, she's just doing it in true Empire style, really. Saying that they're going to bring peace and make everything better, but in reality, they just make everything worse. And then, wow, we see General Grievous attacking Morgan on Dathomir, and he looks absolutely incredible. We're finally seeing that model that we saw in the intro to this Season 7 of the Clone Wars and the Bad Batch that never really got used at all, and we're finally going to see him in combat again. And General Grievous is one of my favourite characters, so this really surprised me, caught me off my seat, and it's just got me so excited for it. And he looks like he's just going to be kicking ass as well. I mean, we saw him in that episode, and I think that's one of the episodes in the Clone Wars where they actually do him the best, where he just goes across Dathomir and he just massacres everything. So yeah, so excited for that. And then once again, we cut back to Barriss, who seems to have passed all her trials as the Inquisitor, except for a final trial, which is a trial by combat, which is very, it's what the Sith do. No one can have both people survive, and it seems like they're going to be in some sort of duel, which we're assuming Barriss is going to win. And we assume this because afterwards she interacts or is kneeling and Lord Vader walks past, and if they interact, it's going to be insane because obviously Vader doesn't tell anyone that he's Anakin, but I mean, she's the reason that Ahsoka got kicked out of the Order and led him down the dark side, so I don't know, maybe he kills her at some point or she figures out who he is, but whatever happens there, it's gonna be so good. And also, if you notice, Marek, I believe it's Marek, at least from Ahsoka, and the Inquisitor from the end of Tales of the Jedi next to her, as well as the Inquisitor that seemed to, have brought Barriss into this at the start of the trailer. But yeah, that's everything we see in the trailer. Like I said, it is a short trailer, but we also get to see that it comes out on May the 4th, which, I mean, it's a month away now, and then when that's done, in a month's time after that, we get the Acolyte as well. So it's an exciting time to be a Star Wars fan. I'm so excited for this, and I'm so excited for the Acolyte as well. But if you are interested in either of these shows or anything Star Wars, then be sure to drop a subscription. Check out my TikTok as well. Leave a like, leave a comment, and may the Force be with you, always.